D Nation. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, everybody. If you are new to this channel, go on and hit that subscription button. Give this video a big thumbs up and let's get right on into this. First of all, let's get it understood. I am not a Democrat, but I'm about to do this reaction video about something that I care about. I've been seeing a lot of reaction videos and we've been wanting to try this, but the topics that we've been seeing people do, I'm not into videos, I'm not into music like that. What I do watch a whole lot is the news. Something that's going on right now that has me intrigued, got me all involved, and I want to give my opinion about it is the Democratic debates that just took place. So during the debate, there was one scene between Castro and Biden that has everybody all riled up. Let us go take a look at this scene and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So we're gonna put this up on the screen. Now, guys, no judgment, simply my opinion. I'm not a Democrat, neither am I a Republican. I'm just me. I'm an independent. I have my own ideas and thought. Everyone should. No judgment. This is just straight up me giving my opinion on this clip that took place during the debate. Let us watch it together. If you had not seen it, you'll want to see it. You will have an opinion about this too, all right?
Recognize the work that Bernie has done on this, and of course, we owe
if you didn't know, that's Castro.
Barack Obama. Of course, I also work for President Obama, Vice President Biden, and I know that the problem with your plan is that it leaves 10 million people uncovered. Now, on the last debate stage in Detroit, you said that wasn't true. When Senator Harris brought that up, there was a fact check of that, and they said that was true. I grew up with a grandmother who had type 2 diabetes, and I watched her condition get worse and worse. But that whole time, she had Medicare. I want every single American family to have a strong Medicare plan available. If they choose to hold on to strong, solid private health insurance, I believe they should be able to do that. But what I support and what you support, Vice President Biden, is that you require them to opt in. And I would not require them to opt in. They would automatically be enrolled. They wouldn't have to buy in. That's a big difference because Barack Obama's vision was not to leave 10 million people uncovered. He wanted every single person in this country covered. My plan would do that. Your plan would not.
They do not have to buy in. They do not have to buy in.
You just said that. You just said that 2 minutes ago. You just said 2 minutes ago that they would have to buy in. You said they would have to buy in.
If she qualifies
are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago? Are you forgetting already what you said just 2 minutes ago? I mean, I can't believe that you said 2 minutes ago that they had to buy in, and now you're saying they don't have to buy. You're forgetting that.
I said anyone like your grandmother who has no money.
We need a healthcare system
you're automatically
enrolls people regardless of whether they choose to opt in or not. If you lose your job, for instance, his healthcare plan would not automatically enroll you. You would have to opt in. My healthcare plan would. That's a big difference. I'm fulfilling the legacy of Barack Obama, and you're not.
I'll be surprised to him.
Andrew Yang.
All right, guys. So this little scene right here with Castro and Biden has everybody in an uproar. Why? Why? Castro is a grown man and he is on that stage and he is trying to drive his point home. I think people are looking at this from the wrong standpoint. They're looking at former Vice President Biden as this figure that no one can disrespect or push back at. And that is not what the debates are about. They're like,
Castro, you disrespect your elders.
Really? We cannot pigeonhole the people that are running for president, okay? If we do that, then they're not giving us their honest opinions about what they feel. I'm gonna tell you guys right now what I feel about former Vice President Biden. It has nothing to do with his age, people. Over and over and over again, he has made it clear that he has some memory issues. It's either he's a liar or he has memory issues. I want to believe that he has some memory issues. I think you can go back to many different news clips and find where he has mixed up stories, he has merged stories. He is forgetful. Why are we going to ignore this? I know they talk over and over and over and over again about him having the most support from older African Americans. My opinion on that is this. I believe that particular group sees Biden as someone they can trust, and it mainly has to do with a party alliance. That's what I think. They see him as someone that, how do I want to put this? They're not changing. They don't want to change. They're afraid of change. He's familiar to them, and so they gravitate towards him. But people, listen, I don't think we should be dealing with politics that way. When we're voting for president, we shouldn't be voting with our heart, as I've often heard people say. We vote with our hearts. What? No. We shouldn't be voting with our heart. Do we decide to stop at a stoplight if our heart tells us to stop? No, we stop because it's red, and we know that we should stop because it's red. These are red flags, people. Stop before it's too late. Former Vice President Biden is forgetful. Let's start voting with our ears, huh? Let's listen to what all those candidates have to say. They all have something good to say, and we should listen to what they're saying and then make a decision as to who we want to vote for. Forget about party alliances. That gets you nowhere, really, if you think about it. Gets us absolutely nowhere. So my opinion on this whole thing with Castro is, bro, you did it. He is forgetful. Someone needed to call it out. I don't think you were saying anything about his age, because we know that Senator Sanders, he is also an older guy, but he is not forgetful at all. But let me tell you this as well, Senator Sanders. Drop the line about you wrote the damn bill. That line isn't gonna last or keep you afloat for very long. We know you wrote the bill. Let's talk about what is in the bill. Guys, listen. Let us look at these debates and listen to what people are saying. Listen to what all these candidates have to say before we make a decision. We cannot pigeonhole people, like I said. And I am in total support of what Castro did. He just called it like it was. You're forgetful. You're either gonna fix it or leave it. That is my opinion. And I could say a whole lot more about this entire thing, about the debates. I could say a whole lot more about all of the candidates. If you want me to, let me know down below if you want to have more of these type discussions, but you let me know what you feel about this. Do you think that Castro was wrong for simply telling the truth? For simply telling the truth. But you know what? Before I end, I wanted to share this, okay? This whole thing about having one insurance that covers every American, I feel that we should all be insured. Of course, I'm a nurse. I work in healthcare. However, I am one of those who want to keep the private insurance that I have. And I feel I should have a right to do that. But I also feel that it's the right of every American to be able to have an insurance plan. To me, you have to listen to what these candidates are saying. Candidates like Warren and Sanders, they're saying that you're not going to have that option to pick your own private insurance. So if you're going out there selecting a candidate because you vote with your heart or you vote because of party affiliation, you're gonna mess yourself up. I have been in healthcare now for 22, going on 23 years now. And I can remember this, guys. Now, I know there is this form of healthcare in Canada, and I know that it's done in some of the European, but whenever we would have patients, I encountered, when I worked in cardiac care, I used to work in a cardiac care unit where we did open heart surgeries. I met a lot of patients from Canada. And to me, I just thought it curious. I didn't know about socialized medicine, where countries had healthcare that covered everyone. I didn't understand a whole lot about it. But I could remember engaging in conversations with, and in every instance, what they would tell me is they were there at an American hospital getting their heart surgery because it was not considered something that they needed emergently at the time in Canada. So because they, as the patient, or they had a second opinion that told them, yes, this surgery is needed, they left Canada to America to be able to choose to have a second opinion and decide to have the surgery. That is, I'm saying this to say, there's a lot to learn about this whole healthcare thing. And any candidate that is pushing the healthcare for all without an option to carry your own private insurance from your employer should be doing right by us as Americans to explain what will the outcomes be, what are your options of this one insurance covers all sort of thing. Like I said, I can speak only from my experiences. And there are lots of benefits, but there are also setbacks. So again, be sure you're listening. Be sure you are selecting a candidate by watching these debates and hearing what they're saying and digging more, okay? That's that for that. Back to the other subject. I just want you guys to let me know, what do you think about this whole thing with Castro and Biden? Do you think he was wrong for what he did? Do you think he was age bashing? I don't think so. Leave your comments down below. Let's have a fun and open discussion about this. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. I think I want to ask you guys for about 15 thumbs up. Do you think we can get that? 15? Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Give us a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. This is D Nation saying be to the one. Bye.